What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be about the American Express Platinum card versus the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. These two cards I know for a fact are highly debated, always compare. We have pros to both, we have cons to both. Let's get into it. I'm going to tell you which card. I'm going to give you the pros, I'm going to give you the cons, I'm going to tell you like what, the comparisons, and let you decide on which card you're going to give, what card you're going to pick, and then I'm going to pick mine too. Let's go right into the video. And before we get into the video, I have been getting a lot of comments talking about the microphone and the sound. Guys, I got you. Right now, I don't have the microphone. The microphone will be here in about 2 days, but I wanted to make sure I put a video out this week for you guys. So I hear you loud and clear. There was some type of issue with the microphone I had, so I've trashed it. It's garbage. So I'm going to speak as loud as possible. So please bear with me for this last video as far as sound. Hopefully, I'm talking loud enough so you guys can hear me on this video without any type of issue. So let's get into it, right? American Express Platinum card, Chase Sapphire Reserve card. So the first thing we want to talk about, I want to talk about the sign-up bonuses, okay? So right now, the sign-up bonus for the Chase Sapphire Reserve card is 50,000 Chase Ultimate Reward points if you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months, okay? So that 4,000 in the first 3 months is on a higher side. So you can really, maximize and really get help from other people, maybe people you trust, maybe, pay rent, mortgage, car insurance, maybe if they got any bills they have to pay, big bills, holiday times coming around the corner, vacations, something that they can pay in full that can really help you out, or something that you can pay in full that can really help you out to maximize to really get that $4,000 spend. American Express Platinum card, you get 60,000 membership reward points if you spend $5,000 in 3 months. So it's even a little bit more challenging, okay? You gotta spend $5K in 3 months. Again, the same process. Really try to find something or really try to get this card when you know you got something big to pay that you can afford to pay in full so you don't go into any debt. Or if you have people that you trust, they can afford to pay these things so you don't go into debt either. Again, the goal is to get these bonuses without any interest, because then you really devalue your points. Okay, it kind of defeats the purpose of getting a sign-up bonus if you're going to be paying it back for purchases. So again, if you spend 60,000 in the first 5 months, if you spend 5,000 in the first 3 months with Amex Platinum, you would get 60 MRP. And let's get into the point valuation. So if we're looking at the sign-up bonuses, and this points valuation is just strictly from the points guy, so shout out to him. Both of these at this point in time are at 2 cents per point. So if we're looking at the sign-up bonus for Chase for the $50,000 sign-up, 50,000 point sign-up bonus, that is $1,000 worth of money or dollars towards spend. And again, that is going to really value or differ based off of how you redeem those points. It's always more than likely best to redeem through Chase or also transfer to one of Chase's portals, so airfare, etc. And the same thing with American Express, 2 cents per point. Now again, the membership reward point sign-up bonus is 60K as opposed to Chase with the 50. So you're valuing this sign-up bonus at $1,200. So in that instance, obviously Amex wins as far as the money you're going to get from the sign-up bonus, but you do got to spend an extra grand too. So they kind of even out. It really is a, pick your poison. Can you spend 5K right now, or are you kind of barely hitting 4K? The value as far as points is the same, 2 cents per point. So again, sign-up bonus, if you can spend that extra 5K, extra 1,000, go ahead and do the Amex Platinum card. 2 cents per point for the valuation, so they really kind of equal out in that instance. As far as annual fee is concerned, the Chase Sapphire Reserve comes in at $450. The Amex Platinum comes at $550. So a $100 difference. Chase wins in this as far as the cheapest one. American Express wins as far as the most expensive. But you can't really say that's a win. So in this category, Chase wins for sure. $100 cheaper, and the points are really valued at the same at this point. Okay, the third option we're going to get in is lounge access. So when we're talking about lounge access, we're talking about at airports. So for example, with Chase, and this is what the Sapphire Reserve offers, just Priority Pass Select. Priority Pass Select are a bunch of, there used to be restaurants, but unfortunately, no, I'm sorry. So Priority Pass Select is pretty much a bunch of, restaurants, places you can go to eat. They have these in airports most of the time. Go get some beer, go get some alcohol, go get some nice food, get some fruit, some beverages, maybe, but Priority Pass Select restaurants and Priority Pass Select lounges, they actually have like bottled water, so you can take some of that water on the flights and things of that nature. Again, open bar most of the time. Each is different depending on where you're going to be at. One of my favorites are the club. I love the clubs. My favorite one is the club in Atlanta at the Hartsfield, Atlanta Airport, Hartsfield Airport, the club at ATL and the International Terminal upstairs. My favorite one. So that's what Chase offers, just Priority Pass Select. American Express offers Priority Pass Select, minus the restaurants. Centurion Lounge, which is exclusive to Amex Platinum card holders and Amex Black card holders. Sky Club, Delta Sky Club access. You have to be flying Delta, though, in order to get in the Delta Sky Club. They also offer Escape Lounges, too. Now, I've done Priority Pass Lounges, I've done Centurion Lounges, I've done Sky Club Lounges, I've done Escape Lounges. If I'm ranking them, really hard to rank. I would say I can't really rank them. They're kind of all the same. I would say Delta probably last because I'm typically coming with somebody, and Delta, you got to pay for your extra person to come, and you got to fly Delta, right? So if I'm not flying Delta, not really beneficial. I would say maybe my favorite is Centurion Lounge if Priority Pass is not available, Escape Lounge, etc. So Centurion Lounge is probably my favorite because I know I'm going to get in with at least 2 people without paying anything. I'm going to really have a good time. Now let's get into the actual perks, okay? So when you're actually talking about swiping your card and things of that nature, to really kind of bring this annual fee down. Platinum card, $200 in airline credits, $200 in Uber credits, $100 Saks Fifth Avenue credit that's broken down again. So the airline credit is given to you straight off the back. Use it for baggage, incidentals, etc. The Uber credit is broken down into $15 increments per month, and then they give you a $35 credit in December, which is good. And the $100 Saks Fifth Avenue credit is given to you in increments of $50. So you get January through June, July through December. You can buy something for $49 and some change and, get a credit for $50, and you can do that twice. So that's what I've been doing. Again, I don't shop at Saks exactly, but since the perk was given to me, I'm definitely going to take it and use it. I'll buy some shoes. This last go around, I brought maybe some shoes that was like $60. I ended up paying an extra $10, but I was buying shoes anyway. So a pair of shoes for $10, you can't beat that, okay? You also get a $100 global entry / TSA pre-check credit, which is really awesome. So global entry is for outside of the country. When you come back in, you don't have to go through that long line that pretty much wraps around every airport. You go right through expedited screening. You're a known traveler. And TSA pre-check is pretty much when you're in the United States. You don't have to take your shoes off. You don't have to take your belt off. Those lines are getting longer and longer though, so you might want to look at other things like Clear or things like that. But typically, no complaints. Same thing with Chase. Priority Pass Select, so the $100 credit or global entry, whichever one you want to do. But make sure you just go ahead and get global entry. Global entry comes with TSA pre-check and global entry for $100 that you're not going to pay for anyway. Then they give you a $300 statement credit for travel purchases. Now the thing about Chase as opposed to Amex, Chase is really broad. It can be taxi, it can be train, Uber, Lyft, whatever other way you can find travel, airline. You can use it all at once, which is awesome. So if you want to buy a ticket at an airplane or airline for $300, you'll get that credit right away, as opposed to American Express with their credits. Some are broken in, monthly. Some are given to you right away. You got to kind of really be, Amex kind of forces you to really kind of chill out. As opposed to Chase, they give it all to you. But Amex gives you more perks as opposed to Chase. So you only get $300 in travel credits, and that's pretty much it, along with the global entry every 4 to 5 years. Now let's get into one thing that's really big. A lot of people always talk about travel protection. Travel protection is a big one, and it kind of makes sense. I think travel protection really is the biggest thing that maybe will turn somebody off from the Amex card, or turn somebody onto it, or turn somebody off from Chase, or turn somebody onto it. So let's get into travel protection. So when it comes to the Chase card, they give you primary car rental coverage. Okay, so you're gonna get primary. You're gonna get roadside assistance, emergency medical and dental, trip interruption, trip delay, baggage delay. Okay, so that's Chase. Let's get into American Express. You're gonna get secondary car rental coverage as opposed to Chase's primary, roadside assistance, damaged luggage, lost luggage, emergency transportation / emergency evacuation. So if there was like an emergency evacuation or something like that. So that's the biggest difference right there. Chase primary, Amex secondary, and then trip delay, trip interruption, that really helps. So if you're booking something through Chase, on that Chase card, you're gonna have that coverage. If you book something on Amex, they don't have that coverage, okay? Now let's get into the earning potential. Earning potential is really big as well. This is when you're gonna get your everyday use out of things. So when it comes to Amex, you're gonna get 5 membership reward points on flights booked directly through Amex Travel or through the airline directly. You're also gonna get 5 membership reward points on prepaid hotels booked through AmexTravel.com, 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. As opposed to the Chase Sapphire Reserve, 3 points per dollar on travel, 3 points per dollar on dining worldwide, 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. Okay, so as you can see, Amex, 5X, travel, pretty much, flights booked directly through AmexTravel.com, booked through the flights directly, like their website themselves. 5X on prepaid bookings, 1% back on everything else. Chase, 3 points per dollar on travel and dining worldwide, 1X on everything else. So, I mean, if you're looking at really, Chase pretty much is giving you the all around a little bit in a sense, as opposed to American Express is strictly just travel. If it ain't a flight or a hotel, it's not gonna be 5 points per dollar. At least with Chase, it may be only 3 points per dollar when you're going out to eat, but 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be dining more than you travel. Or if you're traveling, you are dining as well. So you're gonna get more value out of that if you're using your Chase Sapphire Reserve card. Now, one of the things I like to talk about is the miscellaneous section. And what I mean by miscellaneous is just something that I kind of like to pick on. Maybe some cons to both of them to really help you kind of figure this out. Chase has a rule called 524, which I'm a victim of right now. I'm actually 824 right now. So I'm in there and I can't get out, and pretty much there's no way to get around that. They were trying to apply for a Chase card. I just tried to get the IHG card. I tried it. I don't know why. I just thought it was going to be something different. And they declined. I had 8 cards in the last 24 months. I called the reconsideration line. Nothing they could do. So if you've opened up 5 or more credit cards with any carrier within the last 24 months, you will automatically be declined for certain cards. And there is no workaround for that. If you call the reconsideration line, there is no workaround for that. That's pretty much it. So, if you're getting these other videos telling you can get approved for any card in the world, if you follow these steps, blah, 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 when it comes to 524, just not happening, okay? So that's Chase, 524. So if you're really gonna be trying to do this travel hacking, get your Chase cards out the way first. Get your get your Hyatts, get your Chase Sapphire Reserve, Chase Sapphire Preferred. Go ahead and get those out the way first, because once you're over 524, there's really no going back until you come under that. You gotta wait. As far as American Express, they have this thing called financial review. At any given time, for any particular reason, if American Express sees some type of change, or maybe sees you as a risk. Now, what these reasons are, I don't know, I don't have access to, but if you guys know, comment them below. American Express, they can just do a financial review where they'll freeze all of your accounts. They will ask you to send in financial documents, and they'll freeze your account from any purchases until they review. And if they think that you are good to go, they'll unfreeze and let you continue spending. If they think you are at risk, they will more than likely cancel out your account and stop spending indefinitely. And that's a really big scare too. So you really want to make sure if you're on an app, you're not checking that preset spend limit button to kind of seem cool. That I know can possibly turn into a financial review. Really like high spending out of nowhere could possibly turn into a financial review. Things like that. But again, I don't know 100% exactly on that too much. So if you guys know more about Amex financial review, definitely comment below. If you're going to ask me what my pick is, I'm going to pick the Amex Platinum card. Though I do know I am letting go of trip delay, trip interruption, so I'm really playing with fire if something gets canceled. I'm more big on the luxury side of things, So like Hilton Gold status, Marriott Gold status, you know, things like that that I really didn't even mention in this video that American Express offers that Chase really doesn't. You know, so the Amex Platinum card offers you gold status at Marriott, Hilton. You know, you get statuses at rental car places. Those statuses can actually go over to other places like casinos and Wyndham. And I got a complimentary trip at the in the Nassau, Bahamas, all stemming from American Express's Platinum card giving me Hilton Gold status. So it's just so many things that American Express gives to me. I really found value in the long run. They give me more value than the annual fee, if that makes sense. When it comes to Chase to me is more sort of like a well-rounded card. They want to give you, I'm not even going to say well-rounded all the way 360. I'm going to say more rounded than American Express's Platinum card. Amex Platinum card is strictly travel. Sapphire Reserve is more, you know, again, you're going to get 3x on dining. But all you're getting is a $300 credit. And for travel purchases, 3x on dining and travel worldwide. TSA pre-check every 4 years, but you're not getting anything else. I mean, you're getting Priority Pass Select, but recently those are really hard to get into if it's overcrowded and things of that nature. There's no backup plan. There's no gold status at hotels. There's no Uber credits. There's no Saks Fifth Avenue credits, things of that nature. I'm the more of the luxurious traveler. I like that luxury. There are times where I can be cheap, of course. We all have those times. But for me, all around at this point in my life and the lifestyle I want to live when I'm traveling, Amex Platinum all the way. So guys, what do you think? What is your favorite card? Which card do you pick? Do you have both? And if so, why? Again, having both is really awesome too. So let me know what you guys think. Did you find this video helpful? If so, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see any more comparisons in the future, definitely let me know. I'd be more than happy to do them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and again, a microphone will be coming within the next video, so stay tuned. The sound will be much better. You guys have a great day, and thanks for tuning in. I'll see you soon.